What's up, guys? What's up, Terry? Yeah. Bang. Nope. All right, what's good? Back with some more LG gameplay. Should be coming in pretty soon with some of these other guys again. Same guys, bro. Honestly, the one team that I was scouting for seems to want me, so I don't know. I think I might just stick with them. If I branch out and do other scouting, it's gonna, you know, screw up the whole system, you know, with how they want to do it. And I'm honestly okay. I don't really care who or which team I'm with, right? As long as I'm with a group of guys that are generally pretty cool guys, right? I mean, they don't have to be chill because obviously we're all out to win, right? So I don't really care about that. If they want to be, you know, hard sometimes when it comes to certain things, that's fine, bro. I mean, that's the whole art of winning. But I don't really care as long as I get drafted to a team that, you know, that is willing to take me and get some solid reps in. That's all I'm here for. So yeah, I'm gonna be rolling with the same guys, continuing that, and yeah, we'll just see where it goes, right? So I'm using the two-way forward. I think I'm gonna continue to move to use that class or build until I see like a full team across from me using like everybody's a small guy, like puck moving, whatever, 94, 95 speed. I think then I would switch to my puck moving defenseman, which is the exact same size, right, with the speed and everything. Sauce, Skizzy, what's up, bro? Yeah, Skizzy, I don't know if you heard, I have a pretty good chance, and honestly, the guys told me, you know, the team that I've been scouting with have been telling me that they want to pick me up. So in terms of scouting, I'm pretty much done being scouted. It's just a matter of playing with and finding the right line for me to play on. The captain liked me, the owner liked me from the one squad, and yeah, I'm gonna be playing with them again tonight, so we'll get some reps in. Not a whole lot, I don't think. I'm gonna be playing the whole lot of games that I did before, but yeah. What's up, Night Brisk? Yo, is that a haircut I see? Oh, it's funny because you're the second person in the entire day to actually notice it. Nobody at work really acknowledged it besides one person at the end of the day. There's something different about you. Is it the glasses? No, I'm like, no, I've had these for years. Like, oh, it's the haircut. Like, how do you not see that, bro? It's like if I were to shave or something and I had a full beard, like a big Wildman beard, like I'm Brett Burns out there. I shave it off and they're gonna be like, there's something different about you, but I can't put my finger on it. Like, bro, a whole freaking bush is gone, you know? Like, I don't know how you don't see that. But no, I don't know. Kind of funny though, in my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna continue to play. Bang. Just getting some nice warm-up free skating. Work on some LTs. I'm trying to also judge right this class here. The reason, you know, I'm going with this build as opposed to the puck movement, with that being elite edges, right? Now I want to see how it is without it. First of all, this class or this build has a way better defensive stat than the puck movement that I was rocking with the pretty much mirrored height and weight. This is a better build to go with in terms of what I'm trying to do, you know? So it's gold, stick 'em up, highly valuable. I still have elite edges on. It's just a superstar. And then I got, I think, Heat Seeker I put on, so I'll be ripping shots from the point here. Now I wonder, let me see, like, what would be good shots to take from. But then again, this is an AI goalie, so I wouldn't even really know. And a lot of times I don't really shoot to like score. It's just a matter of shooting it just to find the blade for it to be deflected. Which team scouted you? It's the how do you pronounce it? Kelawa? I think they were Vancouver, but they may have changed. Kelowna. So it's like the Kelowna Rockets, I think is what they're called. if you're looking at CHL teams, because everybody, you know, each team is a it's like a own separate like CHL team in like real life, you know. So I'm part of Kelowna. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Kelowna? Yeah, what is it? Kelowna, right? Isn't that what it said? Something like that. Yeah, so I got Heatseeker. I mean, I don't know. Before I had what? Tape to tape, Heatseeker. It's like, I don't know. What I'm trying to find is a decent build that goes with the style of like the way the game's flowing. So for me, it's like, what do I have to accomplish? Defense, right? I got to be a locked on defenseman, so the poke checking is something I typically go with. So stick them up is a great zone ability for me to use, right? Now the defensive stats as well, the defensive awareness, stick checking, that's all up as well compared to the puck movement that I had. Still have elite edges, it's just not as effective. So I got the poke check, but then the second thing is if I were to get the puck, I have to be able to make a nice solid breakout pass. Typically, I always RB it. Not always, right? But if needed, I could always sauce it, to the boards and all that. Boards here, I typically find blue that way if I'm on the right side. And just overall, right? Tape to tape is a pretty solid ability to use as a defenseman that's, you know, gonna handle the puck and control it, things like that. But like, I don't know how effective it really is, because when I was using it, my style I feel like goes against what tape to tape is like typically used for, which is just straight RT passes and allowing the game to help you with whenever they dictate it to be an auto sauce, right? But typically, if I want to sauce it, I sauce it. I don't rely on the game to do it for me, and I would typically aim it to where I want it to go. So tape to tape, I don't know if that's going to be effective, and if it isn't, then that would be the reason that would allow me to use something like Heatseeker for in the offensive zone. Got elite edges, so that's going to help me there if I needed to do a couple of quick turns, whatever. Find a teammate, I could do that myself. But just generally getting the shot on net for it to be deflected with a powerful shot. A lot of times, right, if you don't use something like Heatseeker and you take a shot and it's a muffin, it can be easily intercepted by a guy like that standing right in front of you or something, you know? So at least if I were to take a shot, it would be powerful enough for them to just not pick it off right away. That would be the only reason for me to use Heatseeker, because my intent is not to score when I get it. If I was to score, maybe seeing eye would be something that I would actually roll with, right? To actually try to score. But like, you don't typically see that from guys on LG. Why? Because they don't really get much time and space to set up a shot from like this angle without guys colliding in with you very, very easily. So Heatseeker is just enough to get it on, get it on net with enough power for it to not be, easily blocked or in or like picked off, whatever. So that's like what I'm trying to roll with, trying to find a decent lockdown build that just works for the style of LG. But it's typically, it's very close to how I am with the puck moving defenseman. With the exact same height and weight, whatever. It's the same exact mentality that I have. It's literally the exact same build. If you look at it, this is what I was using. So puck movement 6'1", 194. I'm at 6'2", 190 with the two-way forward, right? Elite edges is just over here, while stick 'em up is over here. The only thing different though, right? I've got 86 agility, but I got elite edges gold here. So that just makes the quickness of turning that much more effective, right? Stick 'em up is still there. It's just not a zone. Right, so it's gonna be less effective, but in this game, right, where you want it to be very effective, the two-way forward, typically, since I'm the one who poke checks a lot, problem here is I don't have a solid body check. I could take away the strength, right, if I really wanted to, but I feel like strength does help. Could take that and change it here, and then now I'm not that much different. I mean, it's literally just a very small little changes here and there. I mean, 88 acceleration, I have the exact same. I got 87 for the two-way forward. The only difference here is that the deking is, I think, less. 84. Discipline's a little bit higher, though, I feel like. Because it's like a base level is being better than the puck moving. But overall, it's the same type of mentality. I could technically keep this, right? But then you look at the two-way forward and what, like it's very similar. It's just there's a couple extra points compared to the puck moving. So it's like, are those extra points really meant for something? Like, do they really matter too much? Maybe. But overall, right, you look at this and it's almost the exact same. Just, you know, some points here and there. You know, like the body check and 2+ points. You know, the defense awareness is the exact same. 2+ points. I was playing NHL 13 earlier, and I won't lie, I felt a lot smoother than 23. Well, then that's kind of sad if you look at it EA. It's crazy because, like, old gen is not that bad if you think about it. Like, obviously there was flaws in old gen games, right? With, I think, there being glitch moves that was still there, right? Very similar glitch moves that you see here, except it was from further out. I think one of the glitch moves that was here, or that was there in old gen, instead of, like, dangling... like how it is here, where you dangle around the goaltender at point blank range. Everything else is like pretty much stopped. It's not really a glitch move. Old gen, it was like you deke to the slot, pull it, shoot it short side, and it goes in every time. Kind of like how it was in NHL 21, if you guys played that. Except there, it was still like you still had to kind of be tighter to the net in order for it to go in. Will EA still be making NHL next year? Yeah, I mean, I would assume. Yeah, they still got the rights to that. And they're probably going to be doing it for still a long while until something really changes within the company, or some other company decides to like challenge their authority. Or I have no clue how that works. Who gets rights to what, or who gets the license to what, you know? But it's all based on that. Like a company can't just decide to make an NHL game. They have to get like an approval by somebody. I think is how that works, right? So like 2K used to make it. Now they don't have the license anymore to be making NHL games, from what I hear, right? Which puts a lot of ease on EA to make whatever game they want, because they know it's the only game available to us. So it kind of sucks, if you think about it. Let me see where these guys are. 633. Okay, so hour and a half. Hang on. I'm just reading the Discord right now. The guy mentioned he wanted me to get on, but he was also looking at potential line mates for me. I could change the stream title to do something else if you guys want, depending on that. But I was fully intent on playing some LG, or at least some scouting games, even though I'm already technically scouted by the guys, or so they told me. Said that they're definitely intent on bringing me in, so it's solid thing to hear when you're a rookie in the league, like damn. That's actually really good, if you really think about it. There was somebody that told me over the weekend, he was like, hey, I'm looking for a D-man tonight to play in the Royals tourney. And he's like, are you down for that? And I'm like, I didn't actually respond. I just made it seem like I wasn't available. He's like, he wasn't a part of the team that I'm going to be on, right? Or that I've been scouting with, so I don't know if I do that and they're like, wow, this guy's really freaking good, but I mean, not like to pat myself in the back or anything, but in some way it's like I don't want to put myself out there for other guys to see. Um 9 p.m. they will call us, so it's 8 o'clock my time. It's really good, honestly. When I was looking at the LG schedule before, I always thought that was Central Time for some reason. Like when I looked at the times, right, it said 7:30, 8. No, it said 8:30. Then like 9:10 or something, like 9:50. I don't know. I forget what the times exactly are, but that it's like I can't play it, And then it was like a 10:30. It's like I can't do that, but. That was Eastern time, and I was looking at it the wrong way. But even still, it's like that's still cutting it pretty close. If they want me to play a fourth game, because there's potentially 4 games that could be played in one night, and the fourth game is at 10:30 Eastern time, which is 9:30 my time. Typically, I'm already in bed, sleeping. I gotta wake up at 4 o'clock tomorrow. You know, so that won't work for me. Like, that's something will not be able to work. The AI was worse, but the deking was nice, and shots were able to go in from solid positions. So, yeah, your typical like trying to resemble, you know, like real hockey with some of the stuff. 1Ts are, in my opinion, even more OP than now. Oh, like back then. I do remember swinging a lot of 1Ts back in old gen. Like, I don't know. NHL 09 was like, I always remembered I would always score with the 1T. Is also 23 good on the next gen version? It's no different than old gen from what I see. I mean, I played both versions. There's not like one game that's better or has better tuners than the other. It's the same game. It's just brought to separate platforms, you know? Like, it's not cross-gen, but if it was, like, I think that's what they're trying to get together with, I think, NHL 24. Although, from what I hear, I don't know how true it is. NHL 24 may not be coming out in old gen, so it might only be on next gen thing. And if that's the case, then, you know, you're not going to see, then that would solve the whole like separate community type of thing. Everybody would have to move to the new gen, and then crossplay would just be between Series X and S and PlayStation 5. That would be the only, you know, like that would make it very simple for EA if they were going to do something like that, and people would be forced to play the next version if they wanted to, if they were still on old gen. And there's still a lot of people playing on old gen right now, you know, so it's not like completely out, or it's like majority playing new gen. I have no clue what the numbers actually are, but I mean, I don't even know where you even get that number anyway. I was also playing NHL 2K8. It was very good for its time. Yeah, I've never played any of those 2K games. From what I see, it was like they had a lot of cool features, right? Gameplay wise, I don't know. I didn't really see anything that was too great about it. Like the visuals too, I'm not sure, but I mean, who knows? Let me see if I can, what the deal is over here with these guys. Just trying to figure it out. Hey, who knows? But yeah. Playing a game? Maybe. I don't know. I'm still waiting on guys to get back to me. I mean, they said they were gonna call the, you know, the scouting early. But that was like in another hour and a half, hour 20 minutes right now from now. I don't know. I mean, I'm still gonna be down to play if they want, you know. But who knows? You know, we could always get something else going. So Skillsy, I know we haven't really been able to play like sixes or anything together. I mean, what's your schedule like for that? If you know, like, cause I don't know. I'm trying to find like good days to play with the guys, right? Like my mindset moving forward is like, all right, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is LG, right? That's, you know, and typically we don't play near those days anyway, right? But something like Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, I'm open to like play some sixes whenever, right? It's just tough. Like every time I shoot it out, hey, who wants to play? I get a couple guys respond, and then there's like there's just not enough to play, and I don't want to play sixes if we don't have a full squad, you know. And sometimes I don't really want to play fours either, to be honest, or threes, you know. I don't know. Some days I just want to play sixes, but I mean, you know, Fridays seem to be a good day. I just want to, you know, see like if that's something that we want to do, if we're looking to play more sixes together, because that's what I want to do, right? Still want to, you know, build up hack pack and all that kind of stuff with everybody. That's what I'm trying to do. Gameplay is good, and I would say the controls aren't my favorite in defensive stuff. But the gameplay, right, it's gonna be tough because that's a different. Those are different tuners, different engine, right? All that kind of stuff is different if you look at old gen compared to now, like really old gen. So it's like, I guarantee you, if I went back to old gen and tried to play defense, I wouldn't be nearly as like it wouldn't feel right to me. You know, I'm used to these tuners, although they've changed, right? Like that's the thing, I'm used to it when it comes to this game and all the previous games that I played defense, because those are tuners that are different than now. But it wouldn't take long, I don't think, for me to like, you know, figure out the flow of the games from before. I'm normally available Friday, Saturdays, most days I have hockey, and also normally stay at my friend's house. Sundays are good. Wednesdays I have hockey practice, so it's only usually Friday then, because okay, yeah, I was thinking that like it's kind of tough to. I'm just trying to figure out like a nice, decent schedule for everybody. If you only play, if we're only able to play 1 day a week, then I think that'd be fine. But like, you know, it does kind of suck. It's not, you know, it's with how much we used to play in 22. It's like, you know, we have to make this adjustment to play now. It's kind of tough. I hate naps. What's up, bro? Hang on a second. Let me just check Discord again. You know what's really funny? There's like, I'm like looking at the Discord. There's all these types of guys for these different positions. There's like there's a lot of centermen. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. There's like a couple left wings, couple right wings. And then it's just me on the right D position. There's nobody else on for right D. They got, yeah, I don't know. Kind of funny. There's a lot of people off right now. Alright, I just asked the owner if we're playing. So you played some LG scouting games. How'd that go? It actually went pretty well. I think this one team says they have eyes on me. They're fully intent on bringing me in. It's the one team that I've been scouting for, really. You know, I was gonna like branch out. Like for this week, I was gonna branch out and start doing some scouting on you know, like for other teams. But I don't know. This the owner for this one squad or you know, this one team wanted was fully intent on bringing me in, so I'm like, all right, wouldn't need to really do anything, because like the more you branch out, right, especially since I'm like a rookie guy, like I'm brand new, right, there's not a lot of guys who know me. Yeah, but like that's the thing, right, like that's what they're trying to avoid when it comes to it. If I'm already going to be on a team, right, and I don't really care which team I'm on, I mean, I don't know who's like bound to win or anything like that. I feel like it wouldn't matter. I just want to play some LG, you know, just get the experience in. So the more like, since this team's full intent on bringing me in, I don't need to branch out and scout for other teams. If I did that, then you would start like a bidding war if that was the case and people did like me. What's up, big man? And that's why I'm like, you know, when people say, hey, do you need, you know, you want to fill in, you know, over on this team or whatever, I'm just like, you know, kind of like ignoring them to the whole point. But it's like, I don't want to like start playing and they're like, wow, this guy's really actually good, you know. Might play LG next season. Hey, you know, Skizzy, you know who's also wanting to play some LG pretty soon? Is Kurt. He kind of has been taking an extended break from this game, but he's like looking to kind of come back. Man, he was like, yeah, he wants to play some LG. I mean, for me personally, I don't know how that's going to translate very well. I mean, I don't want to say like he's not like his style doesn't work for sixes, right? But typically you get threes guys that play sixes. They don't typically translate very well. Like, especially when you don't have a team that you're really playing with that know what you're doing, you know? Kind of tough, right? I would see, yeah, but if I were to see Kurt play, it would be left winger. Like that would be where I would see him, you know? Because that's his spot. He typically always plays right wing for us, but no, I see him on the left wing position. It's good to be unknown right now because then your team will have more money to spend on other guys, and that's exactly what they told me. You know, they're like, yeah, we want to be able to fit other guys in. We want to make sure your contract's kind of small so we can get these other guys in as well, just to build up the team even more, and that will make them a better team on paper as well. Well, not on paper, but secretly good that nobody really knows. It's good to get to play against very good competition. I wanted to play all drafts, but it was so toxic and was time consuming. I mean, yeah, see, the thing is, right, with these leagues, right, it's like it's always going to be that type of way. There's always going to be some form of toxicity, if you call it, from these guys, right? I don't know about these other leagues, and I feel like if we were to do that weekend hockey league that we were planning on doing last year, it would turn out to be very toxic in some way. So it's actually kind of good that we didn't do that in some way, but I don't know. It does kind of suck. What is LG? It's league gaming, so it's like a competition. It's like, you know, I don't really know how to it's just a league where there's owners, there's teams, you know. They get to draft guys to play with them, just like you would see like the actual NHL or something like that, and then you just play like a season. I don't even know how many games there are, like 40 something games maybe. Let me see. Okay, so I am playing very soon. Bring you in now. Okay. Let me see. Alright, so I'll be playing. So this is the build that I'll be using two-way forward, regardless of what the other team's using. I just want to keep practicing with this build. And I think this build's pretty solid for the style that I'm trying to play. And here we go.
Good evening, sir.
What's up? Good evening.
All right, so you're in with my AGM and GM at this current moment. Just so you can kind of meet everybody. So.
They're dog shit, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
Correct.
Just don't worry about them.
Gotcha.
Like the sad part is Larry has more power than both of them.
You know what? Twisted. What's happening?
That's what I need. You know what, Day? We should slug for that loss.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what I did.
What?
Oh, there's some snack packs in the fridge.
The hoodie's coming off. I'm moist, guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is it like an online franchise with Chell? It's
Andrew, you want a tea or what?
I mean, I guess you can say
Andrew's
that.
drinking a tea.
It's basically like a season mode with Chell, you know? If you really want to talk about that. Yeah, it's pretty much that. And there's trades that could be involved too. So yeah, I guess you could say online franchise some way. Got to play against Esports player when I played in that Elo Drafts Discord. They torched me. Damn. Esports, huh? So like, wow. Like entourage type of thing. Online beer pro. I get, yeah, you can kind of call it that. Except, yeah, online. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Okay, here we go. Kind of like that. I like smashed my elbow. I don't even know where, but like it feels like I bruised it. Came home and then my arms just started hurting. I'm like, what the hell even happened? I don't even know what I did. I get the sense. Gotcha, bro. Yeah. Alright, let's go. What is this team? Oh, this is scouting for you.
We're
Teach
good.
me. Okay.
So that lefty was typically a righty from earlier?
No, he signs up as left defense, but He asked. He was saying that he could play either side, so I want to give him a look on that side as well.
Same team.
Same team.
Rockford Ice
Good.
Hawk.
Let's go. These guys
Let's
were
go.
bad. I shit the bed.
Oh, this is actual like. Okay, so we are. Okay, so this is an actual game that we're playing here. Like this ain't, 6v6.
Yeah.
scrim.
We're not, oh.
Playing you know.
sorry.
Yeah.
Played Magic
No,
96, who played
talking
Red Light,
about
which was a
somebody
top
else,
team.
sorry.
I went
In the
for
background.
went in for a top. He got it. He
Unacceptable.
LT'd around me, sniped the short set. Damn, bro. What a nice little description there. What that play? So wait, what were you playing? Okay, so you were playing wing then, right? Went in for a top. So yeah, you were playing right wing then. What?
Thank you.
And he was on that same side. Got it. LT'd around. Wow. Okay. Is that from like the defensive end? Favorite YouTuber? 2BC Productions. Nasher. You can call all the guys right from NHL.
That Eagles game was great.
That's typical. Actually, you know what? Do you guys know Iberleezy?
Fired up.
He's another guy I
You just
watch.
slugged the tee,
He
Brandon.
doesn't do NHL content though.
You
He
fucking
does
kidding me?
any
He didn't
content.
drink alcohol before MER.
Just
Went to an
slammed the tee. He opened
Went to an
it
Ice
and
Hogs
slugged
game. I saw a game last weekend.
What's
Nice,
up?
bro. What's up, Kurt?
So
How we doing, bro?
actually,
Let's go, kid.
so
Playing
my
lefty
fucking
here.
brother-in-law sold those. How much do you think he sold those tickets for last week?
7. Oh, last week? 4.
Yeah. Combined, he sold them for 5.
8. Oh, dude. I told
I
you.
know. I was like, damn. I was like,
Same
you should
team.
have told me. I would 100% fucking
Playing the same team.
bought them fucking things. But wait,
Shit.
I gotta get some. This game's so trash.
I'm just literally slow as dirt again. I don't understand.
Yeah, I didn't even get hit yet, and I'm
Like
fucking
Nasher
hurt.
Beer Pro Series is phenomenal. Yeah, I think that's got to be the best Beer Pro
That guy was
Series.
the only thing that was in front of me. Was
I know
a stick, and
2BC
decided
does the
somehow reach
same,
for
and I
his
kind of
feet
like
instead.
both their
I
styles and how
literally have
they
a plus next
how
to
they
my
do
name.
their
I didn't get
videos.
hit yet.
Like 2BC is an excellent commentator. He kind of like allows this thing. He kind of allows his like
didn't even
videos to
touch
just
the
do
puck.
the whole like content for him. Nasher
block
does
a
a lot
shot?
of like edits, things like that, but
Block
he's still
shot.
very
Fuck,
good with his
right, I did take
commentating
it
as
off
well.
my mouth.
Crap. Like both their personalities
Oh,
are like
the mouth,
amazing,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I just realized that.
And if you want to talk
Oh my
about
God,
like
just
where I got
beast.
my inspiration from in terms of like being a
Ooh, I'm slow. as shit.
NHL content creator, it's definitely from those guys. Even though they don't really typically do ESHL so much, they still do it. But I was always in the wow.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Damn! Holy, what a move.
And
I
Beats had to
100%.
sits there holding up.
Comes to LT,
Look.
He's gonna
LT,
waste time,
LT.
and then he just comes out of a fucking pile of 4 guys.
100% would have missed it if I didn't put one to
Over here, Connor McDavid. Damn.
Put one team on.
it. Yeah, I had 7 shots last game at 3 open nets and didn't.
So
That is
Brady,
true. You are pretty bad.
how we doing, bro?
Well,
Oh, okay. You
plus
said
we
Yoda
defenseman
skills you first before me. All right, I got you, Brady.
don't have any shoot.
I got you, Brady.
There's really one.
Another block. Fucking choppy as balls. Nice save. I didn't even see it.
Shut up.
January.
Saved. Didn't even see it. That was solid. Oh
you,
yeah, bro. That
the
guy
flag
was
on the
outstanding right
flag.
there. So I'm playing
Fucking
teal right now.
I'm
See how we do though. Got my 2A4 class
That's a
on.
bitch.
That's your bitch. Let's go. Here comes the LT. No, that's good. Damn. Kind of, or not the LT. I RV'd it too much.
Oh, fuck.
All right, let's lock it in here. Still a warm-up game for me, which kind of sucks right now. I feel like I'm lagging a little bit too, you know?
Ooh,
Yeah.
fucking fired one.
There's that heat
You're
seeker.
dead. I haven't heard him talk since he entered.
Sean, are you like a little slow, Sean?
A little bit.
Yeah, it feels like mud.
Want to lift it to you, Higgins?
Okay.
Damn.
Good play.
Yeah, let's
play.
go.
Oh shit, there he is.
What?
It
Oh
does
no,
work.
I haven't heard you talk since you got in here.
What? You
I
didn't
thought
hear
he
me
said
tell you
something when
that,
we scored the
or
last goal too. Yeah, that's it. I thought he said something when we scored the first goal.
yeah,
Oh,
that
did
was,
he?
that was loud, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
It's like, damn,
Get
bro.
shit together.
Oh, and
Yeah.
You hold on. Oh, okay, that's what.
All right, so I guess LG guys want to board play now. Okay.
My bad. Yeah, fucking loser. I'm gonna get my energy and just. Oh, nice fucking weirdo. Oh.
Good play.
Right
play, good play. Check on.
Yeah, they board
Oh,
play dunk on them. Let's go.
Kill this.
Offside.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think his goal. Their goalie's passing it out anyway.
Oh yeah, Kurt, I sent you
Get back.
the server that I'm on right now
Might die.
for the team that I'm playing with, like for like this exact team.
So annoying.
Oops, it's not what I wanted to do.
Been there.
We're trying to cancel sauce. I want to one-handed tugging it.
Yeah.
Big body.
Good.
An auto shot.
Back for you.
Nice block.
What's up, bitch?
Dead, take it, feel.
Back, yeah, I'm dead too.
Oh, good try.
So close.
Got him if he cuts. Not if he dangles around you,
Expect
though.
that. Didn't expect that. He didn't try that last game.
Ah,
I'm gonna die here.
That was a hipper?
Go in.
I was getting killed.
Block.
Let's go. Good period.
so excited to get to level 50. I'm just gonna slug a whole beer, Jay, in celebration.
Already a couple down. They're a little behind.
I got one
It's
gold monkey.
Monday.
That's gotta count as two. I was looking for an IBV on it, but didn't see it.
Hey, you know the rules, dude. It's Monday. It's at least 10.
Well, now that we're in this fucking cornhole league, I've been drinking on Wednesday, but I haven't been going to shoes.
Hey, Kurt,
Yeah, because you're
Are you
best.
still
If I
here?
was home, I'd be going to
What up?
shoes.
what spot would you play in LG, like left wing
Starting
or
to find
something?
it.
I kind of see you playing
Like I
left
said, I
wing.
won't go back until one of my buddies win. Nobody's
You're that
going
or
to.
center. Depending on,
It's fucked up. I lost in the ship twice.
depending on what
That's
you want to
too
play.
Ronnie though. Well, once.
I would play
well,
left wing.
Ronnie,
Yeah, I
tell
was
you.
thinking that. Like, yeah, it's
He's
typically
at
your
the
spot,
teach.
right?
So when you're going
Oh,
into
yeah.
this Discord, I don't know what team you requested teach, but ask
I just
for
did
Earth.
Vancouver just
Okay.
because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, that's the right thing to do. So same with you. Once you do get in there, BTEP, go through the prompts, acknowledge, and then message the Young Buck and put Vancouver.
Yeah, he
AGM.
answered me.
What'd he say? He'll do it
Smooth.
later.
Yeah, baby. Second
No,
assist.
he
What a
said
goal.
GM for Greeks, question mark, bold.
No,
Hand to
pissed.
them.
Oh, really?
He was done with
Yeah.
that.
We just played them all the way and came back from a similar lead.
Yeah, we were down 4-1 and tied it up
4-1, yeah.
against them, and they're down 3-0 and they quit.
That's fine, you're level 50. Fix your fucking build.
Nah, I'm 49 still.
Yup, you won 2 games.
Oh, I
Right?
totally misses your guys' thing. 2BC's franchises are
was
unmatched.
48
Yeah, definitely, bro.
when we
Nobody can
started.
match him with that.
You were 49. It showed
No
on
matter
the
what you
screen.
do,
Oh, yeah.
2BC is the
You were
god of
49 whenever.
is the
I
god
think
of
last time we were out.
franchises.
But
I hit it.
2BC with
I
General
was gonna say,
Zod
if you
just
don't,
hits
we won
everyone
2
he
games,
sees.
you could collect that 12.
But that's what I love about 2BC is that he's that guy that kind of does
And it should get you
that.
there
Like
anyway.
he's,
Gonna take off,
you know, like when you look at the other
You
seasons
should
that he
honestly
does with
take
like
off 1T and put on tape.
Johnny Superman or something that he
Take
does,
off
right?
1T and
Where
put
he's
on,
playing like defenseman. It's just not as entertaining, right?
Tape, whatever. Close quarters.
It's like 2BC,
whatever
you know,
way.
with General Zod, it's like it brings out that different side that's fun
Yeah,
to
but
watch.
where you
It's a
1T
different look at
from,
the game.
you get close quarters 1Ts anyway.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah, like, close quarters works for 1T. You just got to be in that range.
And he's not
too.
stuck by only playing
1T
Chell.
struck
The
a
man
little
can play any
further
game.
out.
Exactly. He's got such a huge
Obviously,
following.
you get, like, better
No matter
will on it,
what
too,
he
for
plays,
1Ts,
people would
but-
love to see him. You know, because I think he has that personality that is like also sometimes unmatched at times.
I mean, you can
Like,
run
you-
both of them if you want.
nobody even
but,
knows what
like,
he
you gotta
looks
stop
like.
Up more.
You might be able to
Like,
know.
when the other guy has the puck, you got to sit like a little higher.
You might know what he looks like, or you know, I think
The
from
1T
I think he
just
said he looks
works
like
closer, but
Domsky.
sometimes it activates
Some way,
like,
right?
different animation for the close
But
quarters.
he's the only, you know,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
like when I watch
get
him, I always
a
have a good time, no matter
snapshot.
what. Yeah, no matter what game he plays, right? You look at like his Hitman series or what's another game, The Walking Dead. I mean, you know,
I mean, yeah, they're definitely both not bad to have, but you pass a lot.
that
so I
left
think
wing
tape
is
to
that a
tape
kind
would
of
be better
fill
for
in
you,
type
but
of thing.
100%
You try and
set
build
this
out.
router.
Oh wait, did you sign up for at the League Gaming
Yeah, it's
You're
brutal.
going back there, Andrew.
at the website?
I just
It's like
have to have close
leaguegaming.com,
quarters on,
you
'cause
sign up
if
there,
There's a wide
say,
open
click
net
on
and I hit
LG,
glass and I
hang on.
don't have
Click on LGCHL, and then you basically like fill in everything. Yeah. So you have to, once you do that, I think, which it probably wouldn't matter. You could still like do the Discord and do all that. You basically do it. You do your let's see, where like availability. Then it's like your like what spot you want to play. And then you kind of just go in, hey, left wing here, trying to get scouted or something like that. And then they would probably try to find you in. And who knows? We could play the game together. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't think he's done a face reveal. Yeah, no, not yet. But it's like I don't know. A lot of guys feel like there's a lot of people that need a face cam in order to like really get into somebody, right? But when you look at somebody like 2BC, where his voice carries his commentary, like the way he commentates. He is. Who was talking bad about my boy? No. We're not talking crap at all. I'm actually praising the guy. You know how he has such a dedicated community that follows him no matter what game he plays, and the fact that he doesn't even have like a face cam or something. You know, and he's able to do all that without a face cam. Really shows the type of personality that he's got. What's up, Andrew? Who wants to scout it? Yeah, it's Kurt. This is my guy. Trying to play for the first time.
I've seen you on that. Thought you'd be, rerunning the division.
But what's up, Ray? How we doing, bro?
Dude,
Ray Stanley, bro.
I was looking for like a single player game for when no one's on.
I bought what's
The
the
same
fucking-
division.
Breaking
Well,
Point? I bought Breaking Point a
PGA.
couple weeks ago. It's
Saying if he wants a shot, get him in.
Breaking point.
I look for new
PGA is
faces
like
all the time.
$30.
Oh, you play this
the
too?
new one.
Yeah, I've seen people playing Breaking Point. Give it a shot. It was cheaper, huh? But it's literally the division. Same thing.
We'll say if he goes searching enough, his face is out there. Isn't it very similar to Domsky? Isn't that what he said? Like Domsky has his face cam. His face is like almost identical to that. Isn't that what
I
he said
just
before?
can't chip or anything out of the bunkers.
Is it the
I
one with the
haven't figured
Toronto
it out
hat?
yet.
Where's the ass?
Oh, I have no clue.
I'm leading the tour right now.
It is kind of funny though, right?
On rookie mode.
Beginner.
Like honestly, I didn't even really want a face cam if we're being honest. Like for me, I didn't want a face cam. I wanted to just commentate as well, but I feel like a face cam brings like a face to a personality, and that's kind of what I typically look for whenever I'm looking for a content creator or something like that. You know, somebody that I want to watch and kind of know who they are. You know, I feel like that's why we love Nash so much, because his face is out there and he don't mind the attention that way.
Cool.
Say that as I finally hit my first perfect hit on the couch.
Ah, my bad. Stayed on the board. I didn't trust.
Why am I over there?
Pushing me off. Oh, good shot. Good shot.
Got in front of the net there on that. Beat that. Cut. You'll be able to cut up. You'll get like that close quarters fucking shot close.
Tell you what, that punt's on point.
Also close.
I feel like I'm all over the place with me and yellow right now. I'm like cutting into his spot right now.
There it is. Good cut. That's like the same cut you want to make like when you're behind the net there and you give it to me. It's like that same angle.
It was in one of the EA press conferences
muted.
caught on tape. I forget what NHL
I'm
event it
using
was.
this stupid ass mic.
That was way back. I feel like I remember
It's not
doing
an
something
actual
about that.
Xbox
Nice
headset.
play.
It's
Yeah,
like the mic's on the
I actually never heard of
wire,
that.
So I have to hold
I
the
never know.
wire up.
That's something new for me. It's probably why, because it was way back.
As you have another mic.
Ooh, yay. My bad.
Put on the
It's two
other
bodies.
headset and then put the wire over your microphone, and then you don't have to hold it. You know what I'm saying? So it hangs there. Just a suggestion.
This
That I
guy's
used to do
thinking.
when I had a shitty mic like that. I don't know if it's exactly.
I got tired of that shit. I know exactly what you're talking about. Fucking duct taping it to your controller and shit.
Wow.
Nice.
I have.
Nice.
I was
Well,
young
the
and
It
head-
says
broke.
my
headset-
account is
The
vetted.
headset
Is
I'm
someone
using is
impersonating
like a
me?
$300
What, like it says somebody
overhead.
has
It's
your
like
name
my
or something?
travel headset.
Your account?
But like my actual
Oh.
Astro 40.
I don't know how that. It should be
like,
through your
the
Xbox.
ear broke, so it's just
I
hanging.
think. If you click on it the right
Oh,
way, I think
okay.
it should be like log in with
What he's trying to
Xbox
say
or
is he
something.
lost
The
to
headset's
Madden,
actually
but he
more
Tell me
spiked
somebody
it.
did that?
Ouch,
has
I
a
mean,
stupid
fuck.
mic on it.
On a side note, guys, all you guys are playing Madden, I'd embarrass you.
What
Yeah.
the
I don't know
hell
about
say?
that.
This is indeed what they all say. Oh, whip out. What's your go-to defense and offensive playbook? I can tell if you're good or not, just based off of that.
Well, I use a 3-4, and I like Staley's 3-4 playbook. Like the
Stanley's?
Staley.
I won't get a single one through.
Yeah, just keep pressing up. It'll happen.
The Chargers playbook is what I'm saying.
I still don't get a piece of it.
For defense, and the offense is either New Orleans or Buffalo. Just based off a quarterback I use.
Well, your offense sounds good, but your defense sounds horrific.
Hey, you
I
just
run a
blitz every
3-4.
single time.
Come on. What am I losing? Pucks on.
You hit me, Sean.
But if
Holy
I don't
fuck.
go,
Good.
if I don't go fucking Staley, I would probably
play.
be using Baltimore's. It's like
Take
a
'em.
hybrid
Yeah.
3-4.
Looked like a forward there for a second, too. That was a good play, buddy.
Nice.
So modest.
Stepping.
Could have had an apple, honestly.
Is that who I think that is? E-Bone. Is that Matic over there?
Ah, my bad.
Get on net.
I was trying.
I don't know. I haven't seen any yet. I didn't look at their names.
Rukan been fitted to me.
Jelly.
Then you are good to go. It's their precaution methods. I don't even.
Oh, he's ready
What
for
a
it.
play,
No.
I'm right there.
My bad. I was sleeping.
Yeah. He said it.
I'm saying it because I was.
Back in the day when they invited those game changers to give their feedback in such
There's no
on the
goalie.
game state.
That well, there's no
Why-
person
why
that
don't they do
plays
it
goalie
anymore?
that has never uttered those words.
Fuck no, man.
What, like,
It's
they
saying- yeah,
freaking stopped
like-
doing that?
That's
Some more than
saying,
others.
How are they poke checking?
It's
That's
a
what you guys
beers.
say up front.
Or yeah, it's like
That guy knows
or
what's up
saying,
or New Orleans
why
offense
won't
as well.
my guy grab the
I don't know. I don't even play Madden.
Oh yeah.
I watch football. I don't play it though. You know,
Nah, you can
least
say what
the
I
game.
say. Ah, he got me.
that's a
Shut
$1 million
up,
question
Jay.
no one knows the answer
Just
to. It's
admit
probably
it,
because
dude,
they don't
you
want
know?
people
You got sometimes.
ton of feedback. Because they know their shit's shit, and
Got there with about 5.
they don't want people to say that it's shit.
It was less than 5.
You know what I mean?
It was
2.7.
less than 2.
There should be a tab
down
that
to the
says
nitty-gritty.
Lgchl. I mean, that's the one that I'm in, right? So
Honestly, as soon as I said tie up that
you
whole
would basically
sequence
start
clicked in my
there, and then
head,
you,
and it
you
just
could potentially work up.
couldn't change
Oh,
my
is that what it
fingers
is?
and
IGHL? Maybe.
Blame it on the torn thumb.
Is it?
thumbs. Yeah,
The game.
definitely in pain.
IGHL?
Or your thumb.
I thought it was
I did.
IGC or
I think that's what I
LGCHL.
did.
Well, LGHL
no
is like for the
fucking
NHL, I think, right? Like the high league, right? Isn't it the highest league?
Yeah.
We're putting in too many bets on.
There should be a
FanDuel.
tab that says
Dude, I
LGCHL.
dropped
That's one that I
200
did.
this weekend and 1-0.
Well, then maybe I don't know. Maybe it
Been
is that.
there.
I was afraid that the Cowboys might beat the Niners, so I fucking cashed out on my parlay like a bitch.
I was just a dumbass and bet fucking Daniel Jones to go over 214 yards.
We both talked about that. We both said the under.
No, you said over. You sent me your fucking.
What
your
I
sheet,
did
fucker.
originally, and then we talked about it, and we were like, yeah, actually, it sounds like over.
And then I hit you up. 4 hours later, you respond back when the game already started.
Yeah, I was doing other things.
You weren't doing shit. It's a Saturday.
Doing stuff.
Does it involve any beverages?
Rebound.
Aw, puck went in net.
Running around grabbing shit for work.
Sign up through the
That's the only thing I
LGHL.
lost. Was the passing
with
yards.
you bidding for the N, A, and C.
Would've been
Oh,
$2
okay,
grand.
I gotcha.
But nah.
Maybe that's why I did. I don't know. I thought there was a tab or something that specifically said
Eagles are, like,
LGCHL.
top 5 in pass.
I didn't have to pass because fucking
Actually, maybe,
Giants
or-
stunk.
Oh no, one of my buddies retired.
Oh, one touch that over.
I mean, I thought I was
Shallow
retired until
numbers,
about
really.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's G-Matic.
Go in.
So they're playing at like 9:30. Fairness.
Oh, they're really pushing it. What do you think, Nick?
You're the general manager. I'm just here to help out in advance when you're too drunk to.
I need you to be the bad guy.
It's your league, not mine.
Yeah, I think that's what I did. Cause yeah, that's
You know why I
there
can
was a
say that?
section that
Because
said
I can't
LGCHL and
make
it said sign
announcements.
up for season
We're
whatever.
playing
right?
NHL right
That's
now.
what I did. I just
Just so
did
you
that. It
guys
was
know.
probably still the same like sign up
Yeah,
thing,
but the
right?
Browns
But
are in the playoffs.
Fuck the Browns.
probably still through the same thing.
Jeez.
Oh shit, I did not know there was another guy. Looked up. Oh yeah, backhand, yeah.
What is going on?
Dumbass.
Nice pick. Beautiful pick. And the slapper comes out.
66, but-
Good move for you.
Wow.
What the fuck kind of gay shit is that?
Suck
What do you
me.
mean?
Broken ligament.
You don't even know what you just
Don't
did.
matter, bitch.
I don't know. So all of a sudden, all this football talk stopped, and we scored a goal again.
Yeah, because you hit this little glitch shot. What the fuck are you even doing?
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Don't even know what
Buttons.
buttons you pressed.
Sound like
Yeah.
Big Davey in 09.
I was playing fucking Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I hit
Just
my own
spamming
first.
anything
Yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
yeah. At
And
least
you
I
won.
didn't do that.
I just-
Oh,
I got
wait.
stick lifted?
Maybe on the beer, the connect, one of them.
One of the two. His fucking copy of shit.
Great move.
Was that cleaner for you?
I mean, yeah, right wing fucking. He's got a shot. You don't.
He does got a ripper on the line.
Set the whole thing up.
LG website is laid out horribly. It definitely is though, isn't it? I was looking at the same thing. I'm like, where?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
good
what
job.
the fuck?
Yeah. Thank you, Greg.
We
Good
passes.
thing. Jay, drink
We
for 5. He
passes.
skates
Yo,
right by you.
I was really
see
hoping
the-
he was gonna
I
jump
see the
you
puck
again.
go to the right, and next thing you know, it's behind me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sound like a
Maybe you
controller
shouldn't drink.
might have been dropped or picked up. But then
Yeah. Batteries died.
Yeah, the website sucks, bro. I was looking at it. I'm like, I don't even know what anything is because I was trying to find like scouting for that, and I really couldn't find anything. I don't know what I was looking for. You know, I don't know where people are getting the stuff. You know, when it comes to like the discords and everything. But I'm like looking like where the hell is it? And then there's like pickup games, but then there's like nothing for it. I'm like, what the hell is this? Shit.
I trolled him.
Smoked. I'm on the ground.
Why didn't my guy pick
My
that
bad.
up?
Yeah, you didn't
No
want it.
pen, huh? No pen.
It's because they just keep adding so many
Definitely
leagues,
not
it gets
tying them up
cluttered.
this time.
Probably, right? I think, yeah. Could use a little touch up, yeah.
Well, tie me up,
I need
though.
my sister to do something like that or something, you know? I mean, she's an architect, but she knows how to, you know,
I was.
do like a website. You know, clean it up. You know, make it look really nice. God damn it. I hate the poach checks, bro, when like he goes right back to them on the hill. Like, why, bro? Why?
Ah, let me pass it.
Shit. Oops.
Oh, I just threw it. Okay, cool.
I'm dead. Got no energy.
I thought you were gone. Sorry, Blue.
There you go.
Hit someone.
Okay, I needed energy anyway. Clear my way.
We are not allowed to have that buck. That's crazy.
Motherfucker.
There's 5 of us there, one of him, and after we check him and take him off the puck.
Getting up and down, Turkeys.
Really good at letting up the last 3-second goals.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're really good at that.
Not sure if it's changed. If
Is it a
new
we
players
thing?
the league would only qualify for CHL. Then after a season or a certain amount of games, you'd be eligible for AHL and NHL bidding. I think that's still isn't that how it is? No, I think that's how it is, right? Because like, if you're brand new, you can't just sign up for AHL and have them, you know, scout you. I think you have to start with the CHL, then work your way up or something like
just
that. I don't know how it
trap
works
motherfucker.
actually. I'm brand new, you know. Damn autocorrect. Well, I receive a notification my account is not vetted. Well, I don't know. I think Ray said something like it's that means you're in or something like that. Like you're fine. If it's vetted, that means it's in. I don't know. I don't remember getting something like that, so I don't know. It's changed due to no draft last season. I'm unsure if prospects would be available for upper levels. I can confirm.
It's the only thing I am collecting.
All right.
I don't hit. I don't
Yeah,
do
who
anything.
knows, right? Could always work for the AHL. Play in the NHL too. It's got potential, you know.
Wow. The speed.
I can get a piece of it. My timeout. Let's see flinches. Time me up. Yes.
Thought I could draw in there.
Is that
In the
puck not
net.
in? Right?
Net.
I'd try to tie him up again.
I got held up.
Good play.
Good shot.
We stole it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wait, did you tip that?
I'm gonna be honest, I did not even hit up there.
Yes.
That was a
that's
deflection,
the
wow.
point.
Yeah, that was a deflection.
Knocked the
Literally
bottle
didn't
off
hit.
too.
A little grinder. Are you a grinder? What field are you?
Playmaker.
I've never seen
Offensive
that.
awareness.
Oh,
Offensive awareness.
It went bar down too.
Yep, I'm the best, Jay.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Even
that's
stripped.
my line. I don't play forward anymore. You guys kicked me off.
True.
That's why.
Oh, good shot.
Wow.
Oh my god, are
thank
you
God.
okay? I
Nope.
don't care.
Gotta find my teeth.
Stupid defenseman.
Yeah. Idiot. Let's tie him up again.
Oh shit. I handcuffed. But that hurt.
I got one more after this, boys.
That sounds good.
One more.
Yeah, no, Ray Stanley is one
Yeah, I got
Yeah, no, Kurt's, my guy.
Plasma tomorrow.
of my buddies.
What are you in college?
Up behind me.
Plays a lot of threes, right? It's cool to see him try something new
No.
and get into
I'm,
some LG.
Donating plasma for money, boot bud. Can't beat that.
It'd be, it'd be lit if we
Money,
run the
you
same
said,
thing,
right?
right? Wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how many kids did that in college because they couldn't fucking make beer money for the weekend?
I'm doing that for extra money.
Oh, come on.
Plus, I'm only on.
How much you get for that?
I get first 2 visits, 150 per visit, and then 100 for the next couple
I can't
visits.
hear you.
That's sick.
I mean, should I be donating plasma? Is that right?
Yeah, do you? I can send you literally my name, and all you need to do is apply on ABO Plasma, and then you get a bonus, and I get a bonus.
Oh, one of those fucking schemes.
Hell
Too
yeah,
much alcohol.
They're probably injecting you with heroin.
I'm game. Oh shit.
Ah.
Most teams create Discord channels for scouting. On the top of the LG website, click on the CHL logo and scroll down through the various forums. Typically, you'll see posts there for scouting Discord. I don't know. I couldn't find it. I was looking at it. Damn. I couldn't find anything. I was like, what the hell is this, right? It was like a bunch of other stuff, like rules and all that. People being like, hey, I'm brand new or whatever. I couldn't find anything from what I was looking at. Nobody puts the effort I do. Yeah, I mean, there were some guys who like reached out to me, and the owner for this club or this team, he's the one who basically reached out to me saying, hey, you know, we're looking to do some scouting, whatever. I saw your stats, thought they were pretty good, whatever. And then that's how I got in, right?
Throw it out.
Yeah, what do we got?
There are a lot of pinned threads under just under all that.
Tie 'em up again.
I probably didn't look at
No.
it. A whole
Yeah,
lot.
I'll tie 'em up, actually.
Cause I was looking at my phone too. I should have probably brought up the website, to be honest. Like through the computer or something, maybe. Like the phone is a little weird too with it.
Gotta get them stats up.
Rookie
Not the best
mistake.
site for finding stuff. Yeah, it's definitely weird.
Time up again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't look.
Time me up all the time.
I guess I didn't look hard enough.
How's you turned?
Yep, pretty on it.
It's all good though.
Swat it.
What a great play by them. Aye. Can't fucking hit a button. Pass.
You want to play in leagues? Do you have to commit a lot of time to do it? I would say yeah, if you want to be like a guy who wants to like really play consistent, like to be on a team and be like a top guy. You know, you obviously would have to play like every single week, right? If you're one of those guys that's like, damn it, my fault. My bad.
We really suck in
That's my
30
fault.
seconds.
There's no
We-
goals.
Yeah, I mean,
That's my fault. Not-
is there anybody in the net there?
Fuck you.
Sure.
Now there isn't. Oh shit, wrong side of the net. The wrong side of the ice.
3 games a week. Yeah, I mean, it's I'm not sure how it works, right? Like you have to put in your time of like what you're, how you're available that week, or how often you're available that week, and then I think they just determine a lineup based on that. I'm not sure if you're not a guy who's like considered like a top guy, they might just fill you in every now and then if somebody can't make it. So it's like you still have to put in your availability for that. Dang, not enough time.
Check the replay.
Still can't give me.
You've got at least 2 or 3 days. Yeah, it's like you want to make yourself available, but that doesn't mean they're gonna put you there. Like, I mean, it'll be interesting what happens when I play. If I'm on this team, what would happen in terms of like a lineup or whatnot? Yeah, if there's like warm-up games or whatnot, they do that going into the game, right? So typically, right, what's the starting time for me? If it's 7:30, it'd be right now is when we'd be starting, which means that'll be good enough to like get a couple warm-up games in if that's what we're doing prior to a game, right? Because 7:30 is when it starts, or 8:30 Eastern time, right, is when it starts, and then that's like the first game moving on to the next, whatever. So that's good, you know.
Name sounds kind of familiar.
No permission to modify message yet. Guessing it will be a waiting game if you guys know my name is out there at least. But you guys know my name is out there at least. Yeah, I don't know if there's something wrong with the account. I'm not sure what to do to fix it.
Ace.
Who you'd have to contact.
Should've
Whatever.
just pissed
if that's
right
the
there.
case.
You should have.
But
You didn't want to
you
go
could
over
still
challenge
get
and
like
challenges
you could
and do
still
the
put
82
yourself out there in
wins,
terms of the
450
Discord and all
XP.
that. Be like, hey, I'm available to play. Then they try to find you. But I think we're calling it after this next game anyway. So, but I think like
What are you
if
talking-
tomorrow, Wednesday, whenever you wanted to start,
Game's frozen. What the fuck?
you can definitely do that. Because
Hey,
I mean, yeah,
Griggs,
there's guys all
NHL run
the
better on
time like
newer X, like the X
saying, hey,
Series X.
I'm here
Yeah,
available,
I'm on
that.
S.
So am I.
and they typically have games going on from like, I mean, hell, I've seen games from like 10 o'clock in the morning to now. Games just going on. I don't know how they do that, but right, yeah, it's right about tonight. But like, if like a certain time frame was better for you, you can get in there and bang. They would find a game for you. I just found the LG Discord. What, the one I'm in, or what? Depends on the owner. I can only only play on weekends because of the things I have going on. Yeah, so that would be, in terms of this league, it'd be Sunday would be the only time that you're able to play then, because Monday, Tuesday is the other 2 days that they play. They try to keep most lines together. Right, so that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think the guys were already trying to put me with a line. The guys I played with on Saturday was like a pretty decent. It was like they kind of liked how we flowed together, which I kind of liked it too, to be honest.
Bob.
Like you had to clear the other challenges for these ones to start.
How do you even do that?
Well, you already did it. It was on the, because you hit X when you first got on it, right? And then it went to this one with all red?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you gotta win 2 games. When you win 2 games, you get back to it.
Yeah, league games Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 games per night. So the problem is, right, the fact that they have 4, right? So 10:30 games I can't make, and I'm gonna make it pretty strict that I can't do that. I mean, how often do you have guys? You know, how many guys get up at 4 o'clock in the morning the next day? You know, you can understand why I can't do that if it's 10:30, right? That's something I have to really make strict with these guys. If they're gonna have to find somebody else. That's the only way. Yeah, the problem is, right, in terms of time frame, I think that's what holds a lot of people back, right? Because, like, perhaps you don't have anything going on the weekends, but for these leagues, right, a lot of them is just during the week, and that's like sucks, right? And it's like late at night too sometimes, right? For depending on which area, which time zone you're in too, right? If you're an Eastern time guy, it doesn't typically work out for you if you're a guy that gets up 4 o'clock in the morning, right? So if that was the case, and it was Central time, and those were the times, right, 8:30 start time Central, as opposed to that being Eastern time, and I'm an hour back, that would suck if that was the case. I wouldn't be able to do it, and that's what I thought it was at first. That's why I held myself back. Plus, I wasn't like too motivated to do it at that time. Then like Chris was like, "Yeah, you know, you can play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Time start at like 7:30." And I'm like, really? Guess I didn't do much digging of my own, to be honest with you.
That might not be a bad perk for defense. I don't know.
As a skater, you play a max of 4 games, 4 per night. But like, they could always take me out for one of those games, right? I mean, it's not like I have to be on there for the entire night. Yeah, like a mix of 3, 4. Before I thought it was just 3, right? Then they kind of said they added the 4th one, which kind of got me kind of pissed a little bit, you know? Prior to a scheduled league game, lots of teams will try to get 1 more game or 2 in. Yeah, we've run into those teams, right? When I was playing with my clubs, or club just like casual, right? Then it'd be like a 9:30 something start. It'd be like 8:30 is when they started. So they would like quit because they were playing us. They would quit, and then we get the win automatically. You guys have probably been there if you've seen those streams. Oh yeah, this is a league team. They got a game going on at like 9 o'clock or whatever. It's like, and then they quit before the game's finished. So it's like we were guaranteed to win that game. It's kind of dumb in some way. Discord for scrims to find LG players. Yeah. So like, do they have like, when they have their specific lineup, what would they like create a new Discord for like the actual official team, or would they just kick everybody else out and then rename the Discord or something for like an actual team? I mean, it wouldn't matter either way, but you know, whichever one does more work or whatnot, I don't know, or saves more time. All right, so this is gonna be the last game, right?
I wouldn't say it's a secret. You're my management team. That's sketchy as fuck that a league official will say shit like that.
I know Buck. I had him on one of my teams when I managed in the CHL.
Oh, shit. Wait, alright, so what am I supposed to do with this invite again, Griggs?
Accept the bottom one, the new one, LG Manager Discord.
Yeah,
Accept it,
annoying as fuck.
and then go through the Discord policy.
Oh, I am in here now.
Click check.
I don't even know where. Did you PM it to me or? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Join.
And then you'll see that, and then message the young buck and say Vancouver AGM WHL.
Vancouver, AGM, WHO.
Yes.
So chat, you guys see this other team's lineup? It's typically what you see from like a team plays sixes a lot. They'll have 4 puck moving defensemen on the perimeter. And then they have a center doing his own thing, right? Surprised the center wouldn't use, since he's using Grinder, use Big Tibber. It's kind of a god tier ability in some way. You have a minimum amount of games that you have to submit availability for. Your case, you can, but available for availability for the first 3 games of each night if you wanted, as you can't play the late games. Yeah, that's like for me. I would be able to put like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then the 3 games, the first 3. I would be fine with any of those games, right? It's just 10:30. I just can't make.
Oh, I don't want that, but I'll take it.
Sorry, a little choppy. Get it off me.
Oh, I couldn't get the one touch.
Oh, this is Woozy. I know Woozy. Oh, and Thumbs.
Thumbs.
Chief Thumbs in here?
Yeah.
He must love it.
They're gonna trap.
Yeah, they're already.
Still play
trapped.
dig?
Yeah, he's playing defense.
Yeah, he's ass.
Who's ass?
Thumbs.
He's good at defense. He's ass with the puck.
Ass with the puck, that's what I'm saying. A lot of turnovers.
So bad with the puck.
Yeah,
Because
two
of-
seasons with that.
They're right, dude.
Right days use the thumbs. Rosie.
Oh no. I'm in the box.
Oh, it's Cooks too. And long
Alright.
run.
I can't get
Ronnie
into
or
the
whatever.
LG right away. I'm just gonna post that I'm available.
And
to
B-Steps
play.
over there hitting the A button.
Yeah, I don't know how
Okay,
like
I'm drinking.
mid-season if you're
Rookie.
like not drafted or whatnot. I don't
That's
know
a
how that
full beer
works
if you're
with
hitting
being
A
able to
buttons.
be on a team or whatnot.
Oh, right
But,
from
I
the
mean,
net.
so
No reason
you
for
could
it.
Trying to
join
hold 'em up,
mid-season if that
but
was
I
the
don't know how
case,
to do
right?
it.
You gotta hold LT. I told you 100 times the time up.
But like, if you're trying to join in now, like I think this week is like the last week to like get scouted. Bidding starts like
I'm in the box.
February 1st. I think like
Never
Friday
one
or
time,
something.
dude. You can
So-
never one time. Crazy.
Get that out. I
I
got
don't know what that was on me. Damn it.
I'm so choppy. So fucking.
What happens if you win the cup? I have no clue.
Okay.
You get a pat on the back and some bragging rights.
Oh, I got picked.
Ah, my bad.
Sorry. Good luck.
Oh, you talk about club finals? Yeah, you get a a little banner. It says I think club finalist or champion. I don't even know what you get for being first. That's so rare to get. Like you really cannot get that unless you play like all day every day.
Oh my god.
My cat. I just bumped off me like crazy.
No icing. Dumbass. Oh, good hit.
Try.
Chop like broken in this one? Or maybe I just think at it. Every time I try to
Nah,
chop it, doesn't
it's
fucking
not the
chop.
same as it used to be.
It is this exact same as it used to
Each team
be.
has a main roster, then get priority
Nah,
for
it's always
games.
the
Then
same
there's
all the
TC
time.
training camp players
Buttons are
who are
the
not
same
promised any games.
I know,
Yeah,
but I
but it
press
don't
it
work
and
like
it
If
never
a main
chops.
roster player can't play a game, then a TC player can fill in. So
Must
that's
be
why
a
it's very important to
timing
do
thing.
those games, right? Because then if you impress those guys, you could potentially get called
I was
up
just trying to chop
first.
that back around and my
play.
guy just picked it up and got an island.
But like, how does that work? Like, when it comes to like, because there's like literally 9 players to a team, right? Or no, not 9 players, nine forwards, right? And then there's 6 defensemen, 2 goalies. So there's like 3 lines, right, that they cycle with. Who are the TC players? Are those the 3rd line or something, or are they people on the roster just not on a line, like a scratch or something? I don't even know how I could even describe it. Or is there more people that could have potentially fill in, but you have like 3 lines to cycle with anyway? I don't know how that works. Or does everybody have to play when you have like a roster set? Like everybody has to play at least once? Isn't that like a rule or something? Once or twice?
Oh.
That's hard on the keyboard, isn't he?
All right, in your sphincter. There's no energy.
No way.
Still no energy.
If my guy held up, that sucks.
Ah, fuck me. So.
Stay right. Good shit.
Safe.
Attaboy, Griggs. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
The time up. Let's stick lift inside.
Mind if I post a link if Able?
Snacks.
Oh, I don't
did
even know.
exactly
I think
what
I might have
needed
that
him to do.
restricted, to be
Good shit,
honest.
Snacks.
But like only certain people or something. I don't even know how to change it either.
No stick on one guy. He's getting one.
I'm out back here getting energy.
Fuck. Let's get one.
They're gonna hit the high
What the
ground. We gotta have a guy.
9-4-6 defense, 2 goalies, so correct, 3 lines. So how does that work though in terms of like the TC players? Are those guys part of that line or part of that? Like the third line, second line, whatever? Or is it like there's other guys on the roster too, but they're not officially like part of the line? Is that how that works?
What's up, dude?
And then those guys could potentially get called up. So okay, so they're extra. Okay.
Come on, so then go birds.
But like how does it ever come to the point where you need to call one of those guys up? I mean, you got 3 lines to cycle with.
Fucking choppy as balls.
Or is it like a certain lineup plays a certain day or something? Or is that, I don't even know how it works.
Just get it all beat up.
Oh.
So confused. I made the account like 5 years ago. It never said a single thing. Oh, for LG. Now it's like what? Somebody's taking your account? Is that what it is? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on when it comes to that.
Oh, I just oh fuck.
Oh, I didn't get to go back forehand. That's so tough.
Bad try.
Right through me. I mean, I don't fucking get it.
Sending it. No, he's not.
All right, stay right.
Each player other than management gets put into bidding. If you get bid on, then you will be on the main roster of the team that bids
Yeah,
the
I won't
highest
touch that
amount
pass. It
for
came
you.
back like a missile.
Any player not bid on will then be randomly
one where I
assigned
cut
to a
behind you a
team
little
and
bit?
be on their TC.
No, that
I
one
think
that just
okay, yeah.
happened. Realized you should've-
It's starting to make
Yeah, I mean,
sense
you
now.
guys still
'Cause
should've grabbed
I remember
it, but-
somebody telling me that
Came
I mean,
off.
like they weren't
right through
assigned
my
or they
feet.
weren't drafted right or
Came
bidded
off
on
an
right. So they were just randomly assigned to a team and then part of their
Coke
TC.
that guy just had on me at the point. It's insane.
TC is all players that aren't bidded on into an active N, A, or C team. Okay. All right, it's starting to make sense, but still, I still don't understand how it gets to the point where you need to call up a TC player to fill in. How does that work? When it comes to like 3 lines, like how do you cycle between the 3 lines and it gets to the point where somebody cannot play and nobody else can fill in? Like, is that? I'm not sure how that could ever happen. Because I mean, you're talking about like 9 guys in terms of forwards, 6 defense, and you're telling me somebody can't fill in, or is that something that you are assigned a specific line and you can only play with those guys or something? I mean, I have no clue. I'm still brand new. I could ask these guys to be honest, but I don't know. I'd rather just ask you guys to be honest. Don't want to look like a fool out here. Be like, you don't know that? I'd laugh, right? Ever like afraid of like asking something because like you fear people just judging the crap out of you? Like
Grab
you
it,
are
stop.
so dumb. You didn't know that? You must be brand new. You're so stupid. I'd laugh, right? Get the F out of here with that, huh?
Good deal.
way.
Oh, come on! I didn't get the poke check.
What a freaking bounce that was, though. Damn it. Somebody doesn't show up at game time because reasons. I don't know. But still, I mean, like, are you not allowed to play on certain days? Like, when you put in, like, I don't know, does management have to, like, put you on a day and then, like, the other guys wouldn't play that day? Like, does everybody on the roster have to play at least 1 or 2 days? Oh, I'm getting caught behind that here. Well, it really don't matter too much. All right, these bounces are starting to drive me a little crazy right now. Jesus Christ, he poach checks once, he gets it, and now back the other way. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Good try, man.
Selfish or legitimate?
Just trying to get a shot on there too.
You can switch your registered lineup for any for that game. Any active player doesn't show.
Try lift it too.
Must be replaced. Oh, so that's a rule then. Okay. So it has to be by a TC player. That's crazy to me. It's probably because right, you're signed up for it. You can't just say, "Oh, I can't make it," and have like a star player play. Okay, it might make sense now. But still, everybody has to at least play like once or twice or something like that, right? Big drive.
Oh.
Okay.
It definitely does make sense now. That's too like, all right, this guy can't play because, you know, whatever the hell. To bring in somebody who was not bidded on, so they have the less chance of like winning that game because this guy wants to do his thing or can't make it. I mean, even if it is legitimate, right? That's just unfortunate that has to happen anyway. But it does make sense. But still, there's always some shit going on every now and then. I mean, who knows? Somebody could be dying. It's like, yeah, I can't make the game because of my freaking, you know? What the hell was
Daly,
that
shut up.
sound?
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did.
Like, yeah, I can't make it because literally my freaking friend is
Literally slipped on the
sleep.
right
Pouring
stick
blood out
and
of
just
his mouth or
drilled
something.
that guy.
like, obviously that's more important than this LG game at that point. Like,
Straight back.
You know what I mean?
Watch time.
That froze me, sorry, please.
Stick lift. Straight backwards and everything.
I see exactly what they were doing. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You got it
Right on
back.
that.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen something like that ever happen. Honestly, I was kind of debating whether I even wanted to play LG this season because of shit like this happening.
Kind of my fault.
Oh shit. Not bad. Well, when the post checks are hitting, but that just keeps going to them, you know, like that's a major problem for defense. It's like, and you can feel that type of momentum going their way every time when you try to do the same thing. And You poke check and it keeps going to them. Or like they poke check once, goes right to the teammate. You poke check and it goes right to their teammate still, you know? Like,
Good pass, man.
there's sometimes no win for that. The fact that, like, that's what really makes this game not really good, is because of that. This team can just do whatever they want, and then the puck's bound to go to them. And then when you see that?
Oh my god!
That is some
That sounds about right.
oh shit. I hate that, bro, whenever I play defense. You know how many times I've done
Fucking
that,
hate
bro?
my life.
Just standing there, nothing happens.
Just pick it up, player.
I was scared to move, but I decided to move, and my ass kicked it in.
It's like you move an inch and it still is moving in towards the goal. Like, how?
Come on.
When I say selfish, because people towards the end of the season,
we're fucking
either
awesome.
out of a playoff contention or wasting time. Yeah, it makes sense, right? I could see why. At that point, though, it's like, I don't know. I feel like you should have some sort of violation put against you because you're deciding not to. Damn, what a move! You know, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Like if you're constantly missing, isn't that like a
Grabbing
violation?
everything. It's
Yeah,
crazy. Look at that.
What is my guy
Grabbing-
player doing?
Grabbing everything.
Supposed to be.
Bro,
What is going on with this game?
I feel like I couldn't make a damn pass all game. I feel
If you
like.
guys, it's
Yeah,
alright,
same.
no biggie. If you guys can get a goalie, feel free just to reach out. But I'm gonna crash and eat a little bit before I head to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it too. Good juice.
I thought you can't eat before plasma.
Ah, man.
No, I'm supposed to eat before plasma. I'm supposed to have a good hearty meal and a lot of water. Meanwhile, my dog's going nuts.
Yeah.
But I'll talk to you all a little later on. Computer, if any of those guys want to come in, just send them an invite and I'll help them walk them through everything if they need be. Just to
Alright.
help them out.
Yeah.
Alright, boys.
Alright, man, thanks.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Later.
Alright. Unfortunately, computer, we have a lefty that's coming that we need to try out as well.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
But if we need one and you're still around, eventually we'll send you another invite.
Yeah, I'll probably, I don't know. I'll probably be done today then. It's probably only
it's
gonna be
about
on
that
for like
time.
one more anyway, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Alright.
it's all good, man.
Alright.
GG's, guys. I'll see you guys. Alright. Hang on. I'm trying to catch up with some of you guys. Alright, let me back out. Yeah, I know some of these guys, right, need to kind of get scouted, right? If me, I'm already kind of scouted. I kind of play trash anyway, but you know, okay. Say, guys, scheduled for 4 games tonight, but schedule something comes up last minute and they can't play. Management will only reach out to a specific TC player or post in Discord for a TC player to fill in. All right, I got you. There's a minimum amount of games you have to sign up for, but ultimately you can only play a minimum of 4. You can only play a minimum of 4 games per week. Ah, okay, that's interesting. So that's why they would have to cycle through the lines, because they can't have the same lineup playing each day. I mean, I kind of knew that anyway, but in some way, I just didn't know like how many you needed to play. Like, does everybody? I'm assuming everybody on the lineup has to play then, because there's like you can only play 4 games. You have 3 lines. There'd be, you know. But that's like the problem when it comes to like if I can't. So like if I'm available one day for only 3 games, they need somebody to fill in for the 4th game. If I put in my availability as only 3 games, they can still have a roster player fill in for that 4th game then, right? It's only when I say I'm going to play and it's registered that I'm playing this game and I can't make it, then they have to reach out to a TC player to then do so. What cam you use? It's the... What the hell is it called? Hexi? Yeah, Hexi Go Pro, I think is what it's called. It's like 1080p. Nothing fancy. It's just something to get by for now. But yeah, Hexy GoPro. I think it was like $50, something like that, on Amazon. There is enough notice for a player not being able to play. Management can switch them with someone on the main roster if it's too close a game time. Then management has to use a TC player. Okay. Yeah, that goalie's fault. Close all. I mean, honestly, bro, that was just ridiculous. I feel like if even if he did win butterfly, that goal would have still went. The puck still would have went through. I mean, I've had guys do that. I can't even stand it, bro. It always happens at least once a day, you know. I feel like put the puck on that, so, you know. It's like what? There are disciplinary actions for those, or for that, but you are still screwed over the rest of the team you are on. Yeah, right. Yeah, but even then, it's like I wonder if the team's even motivated to even give it him, you know. But still, it's like I don't intend on having that happen to me, but like if I kind of like what I said before, if I were to like say I can only play 3 games, I can only do that, then they would be able to find somebody to play the 4th game. Then I'm assuming based on what I'm saying, because then yeah, that would be fine with me. Like hopefully they could do that and they could find somebody to fill in. But it would suck to only have like 1 game from the play, right? If that was the case for that one day. But only allowed what, four games per week? They might just split me off in like 2 and 2 type of deal. I mean, if that's what they want to do. Oh, but that's a maximum, right? Probably explain in the party chat instead of so if you want to play in an actual sport, your coach wouldn't allow you to not show for the last game of the season. Well, I mean, if I had something going on, they'd have to respect that. I got time, you know, things I can't sign up for, you know. I mean, I don't know, bro. How would you, I mean, okay. What would you do if you were in my spot where you had to wake up at 4 o'clock the next day? The fact that I can't play that 4th game, what, is that really a bad thing for me? I mean, I heard from the owner that there was a lot of people complaining about the fact that they added that 4th game each day, you know? The fact that they had to do that, it's like there's a lot of people complaining about that because it's too late, you know? It's a work day, you know? It's a work night. I can't just stay up for till 9:30. That's kind of insane, you know? And that's 9:30 start time. Like that's the, you know, for me, my you know, for my time. 9:30, that's kind of ridiculous, right? It means I'm not getting off until like around 10, possibly after that, depending on how long the game goes. If it's a long game, and OT and everything, like there's no freaking way. But I mean, come on, that can't be like, I got obligations to myself, you know. I gotta perform the next day, you know. Especially since I'm very active at work and I need all the rest that I can get at times. And that was always something that was holding me back anyway, was the fact that if something was gonna be, if the times were gonna be later, I wouldn't be able to play. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. I get you. But I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see what happens, you know. How do you like LG? Was thinking of trying it out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly how it goes yet, because we're basically in the scouting phase, you know. I'm not actually playing in the LG season right now. It's just scouting. Like I'm in a Discord right now saying, hey, I can play, and then they're basically taking a look at me. Friday. Wait, hang on. What's Friday? What's the date on Friday? February 1st, I think the season starts, not scouting or bidding starts. When is February 1st? Oh shit, that's next Wednesday? Did they say Friday was the first day? I mean, I honestly like it. I don't think. I mean, I guess we'll see how the actual season goes and how all that works and all that. Well, yeah, I think it'd be very fun. Right, yeah. I think, yeah, that's what I'm, you know, gonna say. I'm gonna strictly say I can't play the 4th game. I can play any other day, any other game, first 3 games, but I cannot play that 4th game. Like, that's just something I'm about to make very strict. And that's all it is, you know? I don't think it's anything, you know, there shouldn't be a problem with anything. It's just a problem, like, if you think about it, it does, if you look at it from the other side. Oops. From, like, in terms of, like, momentum or something like that, you know, like, or getting into a groove or a flow. It might be more beneficial to, if, like, you can play a maximum of 4 games, it might be just beneficial for me to play only, like, 2 games in one time, as opposed to, like, playing, you know, three games in one night. Can't play the 4th and then play the next, you know, if that was what they were planning on doing. If I was going to play 4 games a week. You know what I mean? 2 and 2. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how they're, like, what they're gonna do for me. But, like, if I, you know, I'm assuming the minimum amount is, like, at least 1 or 2 games each week for everybody on the actual roster. The 10:30 game makes sense, though, if you look at it from the other side of the U.S., the West Coast. Yeah, because it's like, what, 8:30 for them, right? They could actually get in. But even that, like, 8:30, it's like... I mean... I don't know. It's not that bad, I guess. It's almost, you know, it's like the first game. You know, 8:30 is like the first game for the Eastern... Or, for the Eastern time. In terms of the first game for them. But I don't know. I mean, it would make sense because, like, that's another thing too in terms of, like, servers. Like, you got the West Coast, the East Coast, the Central. How do they plan all that? Oh, that's right, yeah, because they're 3 hours behind, not just 2, right? Well, no, wait. Yeah, okay, yeah, 3 hours behind. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking it from the Central standpoint for some reason, but yeah, Eastern time compared to West is 3 hours apart, right? Right. So yeah, that okay, that would make sense. But then again, you still look at, like, the servers and all that. Like, is the okay? So, are the days, you know, are they on, like, different servers? So, like, Sunday could be West Coast, Monday could be Central, Tuesday could be Eastern. Is that what they're, like, looking to doing, or, like, what? I don't even know how that works when it comes to, like, servers and which server you play on each night. Teams ban servers prior to game time. Home team then picks. Well, that's kind of trash. If you have a team that, like, is full, like, Central, then you got a team that's West. I don't know. Because that'd be a huge freaking disadvantage to one side if that was the case. I mean, there's no way that they would mix, like, servers like that. Like, you'd have a West Coast player playing with Central Coast team or Eastern Coast, you know, Eastern server team, you know. That's why West Coast and French lines exist in LG. Like, a whole line would be for West, a whole line would be, like, yeah, for all of them. But, like, that's why it would make sense for, like, certain days to be for certain servers, you know, if that was gonna be the case. Some GMs may not want someone who can't play any of the late games because they want to run a full. Yeah. Most GMs will typically work with you. I mean, yeah, that's, like, the problem, right? Because I think it just cuts the flow off. You want to have somebody that's just consistent to play for that one night instead of having to make a switch and then having them try to fit into the mold. Like, I can already see the problem. I can understand why that's the case or why that's the problem. But, like, there's nothing I can do about that. And that's just something like I'm gonna have to experiment with for this season if that was gonna be the case, you know. There was sense that's gonna be the case. Just see how it goes. Away teams choose, I think, to veto. 2 to veto, and then the home team can choose a server that best fits them. Oh, okay. What, only like twice? I think that's still kind of trash though. Like that's a huge disadvantage regardless. You have one day that's like there's bound. I mean, if you can only do it for like a certain number of times, that still sucks. Like why can't they just plan it better? Be like, all right, this is a game that's gonna be West Coast, bang. You know, like because you know based on the registered lineups, why can't somebody like determine which server it would be played on? Home team advantage. Welcome to LG. Well, like, I don't know, bro. Welcome to disadvantage. You know, like I don't know. Like that's just what sucks. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Like I can play on 60 ping if that was the case, because I've played it before. But that still sucks when you compare it to what would be 20 ping or perhaps 5 ping that somebody else is having, and then you expect me to play that game very well. I mean, I can't turn it down, and that's why I don't turn it down when we play casually too. There's some guys, like when you look at, you know, like my buddy Kurt has a friend who won't play on anything above 50 ping. All right, if we did that in LG, you know, like you can't do that for LG. That's why I was training myself to be like, all right, I'm playing regardless of what game it is, unless it's like 100 and something freaking ping that we've seen before, right? But something that's like 50 to 80, whatever, I'm forced to play that game. Like I'm trying to train myself to just accept that and play it anyway. And then you have to be able to make an adjustment based on that. You know, like if you're not able to make an adjustment because you're used to just a certain ping, well, you're gonna suffer that game, and you know it's gonna show. But hell, I think you know NHL 20, I was playing on a wireless connection, you know, and of course that's what 3 years ago. So that how I was so used to the spike of the ping and all that, and having it being unstable all the time. I was kind of used to playing on like a certain ping, you know, at that time, and then it kind of paid off one of the games. But still, I mean, I don't have a problem with it because I know that's going to be the case. It just sucks that they can't like plan it better in some way where it's like it just meets both teams, because then you have 2 evenly matched teams when it comes to ping and everything like that. Even though this game still sucks when it comes to momentum and all that. I mean, was that last team really that good to win that game? And you can 4-0. You could see the result of that, you know, of why that was the case, and I could feel the game going against me big time, playing, you know, trying to play D, and that's with this, and that's the thing, bro. This is why sometimes I don't really feel like using this build either, because when it comes to like stick 'em up and all that, that's relying on the game to help you with that. I mean, the last game, it felt like every time I poke checked, it went to the other team, and that's with a gold stick 'em up. It don't matter the fact that I'm 82 stick checking. I mean, I could raise this up even more. If the game's meant to go against you, it's meant to go against you. You know? It don't matter how high you have something. It's just, that's just how it is. So it's like sometimes like trying to overdose on something just because you want to meet all the standards of the game, it's just not going to happen, bro. That's why sometimes it's like I would rather just use something like Elite Edges here, even though I am a lowered with a certain stat. Even though it's actually kind of the same in some way if you think about it. You can even lower this a little bit, raise this, have a little bit decent, you know. This is almost exactly identical, bro. The only thing I have is ability to deke, or like to pivot a little bit quicker, you know. Like that's, I'm gonna be moving between these 2 builds, you know. Considering now that I notice how like compared it is. It's not that off. It's not off by that much. It's just a matter of like using this build whenever I see like this is a clear disadvantage to any bigger build. They can line it up, but I still have the quickness on them. This is with shutdown as well. But like you see the stats not that much different. couple points here and there is all it is, really. But this is still probably a better build on paper to use. But, all right, I'm gonna call it there. Not sure how this is gonna be for the rest of the week when it comes to streams, but I think honestly, tomorrow, Wednesday, depends on when I'm playing. I think honestly, I mean, I don't know. Do you guys want me to like live stream all the LG games? I don't mind doing it. You know, I think it'd be nice. It's just when it comes to the point of playing, if it's like, you know, like kind of how like I was just kind of glancing over all the time, talking to chat. It was like sort of like I was half playing in some way. But I think honestly, when I, you know, if I'm locked into a game, you guys can understand that. You know, just kind of let the game do its thing. But I mean, overall, I don't think I mind live streaming it. I think it's fine to do that. But so yeah, I think I'm gonna do that moving forward. If you guys, let's see. But so yeah, if I'm playing tomorrow, I'll live stream it. But regardless, though, I'm gonna try to set up some, you know, some sixes with my guys, right? Come Wednesday. See if I can set it up. If not, it'd be probably Friday for that, because it feels like Fridays is the only day where that's usually the thing. Usually there are people streaming the games for their team to watch. Yeah, I mean, but still, I mean, I would still, you know, just for you guys, you know, unless you guys are really active and watching Lgchl. But when you see like Entourage live stream, I mean, I feel like a lot of people just go to that. But here, you can at least see me, if anything. I'm curious how many hours you put into this game a night. I honestly do not play much outside of live streaming, to be honest with you. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but I do not play this game as often as the next guy when it comes to it. Because, you know, when I work, right, I work throughout the entire day from like 7 to 3:30, right? Shit. Drop my controller. Takes me like an hour and a half to get home, sometimes 2, right? So by the time I get on and situated, it's like when I live stream is literally when I'm playing. There's only a couple days here and there where I'm like playing without live streaming. So I mean, if you look back at all the recent live streams, like that's pretty much how long I've been playing. And that's how it used to be in Natural 22. I would literally never live stream or never play unless I was live streaming. So I figure, you know, why not? I mean, something that you guys can like chime in and just see, watch. But yeah, I don't put as much hours as some of these other guys, bro. Play this game like all day or something like that. Like I'm not a guy that can do that or would want to even do that. You know, I feel like with this game, it's like you can only put so much time in before you just literally want to throw your Xbox out the window, to be honest. But I feel like in some way it helps me to kind of like focus on what I need to in like a certain portion of time, you know? Like here only playing for 2 hours, only actually getting 2 games in, right? But like that way I can just kind of focus on what I want to do that game, those 2 games, instead of it being just like next game, next game, next game. Just having the reps pile up but not really doing anything or not really focusing on anything. You know, it's like I got other games that I play. I don't typically play just this, right? I mean, I'm not that guy, but be cool though. Yeah, I've been playing Shell for 4 years, you know. Certainly, I think this month marks exactly 4 years of when I started playing Shell in like a like consistent way, right? Started playing 2019 January, and I was just playing drop-ins for 6 months straight. Just playing TEAL, you know, because I was looking at it, I'm like, these guys who play TEAL are, you know, they're kind of trash a little bit, you know. And it's not like I was much better at that time, but grinded it, was able to get to a certain point where I felt pretty comfortable playing D, and then took off from there. Played with my guys for a while, but you know, we don't play every day. Some guys do, and that's why they're top club, you know. If you look at my club at the top right, that's our sixes club. Yeah, we haven't played nearly as many games this year. But actually, I did reset the club, so we actually played like an additional 20 games, I think. I just kind of wiped it just because I didn't like how we started. But then it got to the point where it didn't really matter anyway. Well, that's alright. But alright. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I'm not sure if it'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to try to set up something Wednesday. If I can. But if not, it'll probably be Friday, and I'll be looking to play with my guys on Friday. So just stay tuned. If I stream, I do. But overall, I'm not really looking to push it too much. That's fair. Gamers never changing. I play a lot. Just wish I could enjoy it with others. That's why which is why I'm here. Yeah, it's very selective. Like you kind of have to play this game a certain way to like have fun with it. You know. If you're out there cranking 90s, whatever, with the LT swinging 1T passes, and that's really all you do because that's the way to score and that's the meta, it gets boring very quickly. Like if you're a guy that just plays threes or something. Sixes though is like very fun, and that's why like I wanted to join LG, because it's like it's a league of guys who typically know what they're doing, right? It's not just tomato cans out there playing, and I want to put my skills to the test when it comes to it. You know, just kind of playing and seeing where I land and all that. Just kind of playing with different guys too to see how they play. The game gets very interesting when you do that, but you know, and then when you play casually, you just kind of have to like just play differently. You know, you just can't try. It's just a moment of like trying something new, being out there, being like, all right, I'm not gonna do the same thing I did yesterday. Just do something else. Like, all right, I'm gonna focus on saucer passes. I'm gonna focus on controlling the puck better. I'm gonna focus on never missing a pass or something. You know, like I don't know. It's like whatever you want to focus on, or like defense or something like that. Although this game is very tough to play defense at certain times. But the game can be enjoyable if you make it enjoyable in some way. If you're just a guy that plays the game the way it's quote unquote meant to be played based on what EA does with its tuners, the game can get very boring. And that's why I don't like just kind of like pushing myself that way. Because like if I wanted to, I probably could like get to a top rank each season, right? If I really pushed it, if I really played with certain, you know, people, we could get to a top rank very easily. I feel like, you know, elite. You know, you see those guys grinding 5-6+ hours a day, and it's like, it's insane, you know. Appreciate listening to this. It's a good input on the game. It is. I mean, it's just a little like different way of looking at it, right? But like still, like if I want to, like I've seen guys live stream this game for like 10 hours a day, you know, just literally straight gameplay, right? And they get to elite 1, 2, whatever. But it's like, every time I see them play, it's like they're doing the same thing every time. They're playing either 2s, 3s, whatever, 4s sometimes. But it's like they just doing the same thing. They go in, little LT, pass across, 1T, 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 or slap it down and get a one, you know, forehand, backhand, forehand. It's like, I don't want to play that way, bro. Sometimes I just want to do, you know, something different. Add a little yeet to it, you know, like a little flip, you know, a little spin around a saucer pass across the body. I don't know, man. Something, you know, do something different. And that's why every time I play with my buddy Nick, we have the best time playing this game, bro. It's literally because we do that. 2s is terrible with a computer D. Exactly, bro. I can't stand 2s. That's why I don't ever like playing that. But literally, you look at the leaderboard, right? And you look at it, I guarantee you, bro, there's a lot of guys, right, in these top ranks. They're literally playing nothing but 2s. Because it's very easy to find just one other guy to grind with that you have extreme, you know, chemistry with, right? 3s rankings, Wilbur rankings, my club, top 100. If you look at global, I mean, like, I guarantee you. Oh, look at that. Oh, damn. Kind of dropped off a little bit there. Damn, bro, that's actually a lot. But it's literally because they haven't been playing. Guaranteed you, bro. Let me take a look. You know, view. Oh no, not club roster, bro. It's guaranteed you at least 3 guys on the club, right? Could be just 1. Yeah, there's 3, right? Oh my gosh, I hate when you do that and you have to like literally put in everything back. Global rankings. Oh yeah. Was that 50,000? Let me go back up to this. Okay, now it's freaking District 119. Where the hell they come from? Is that 6s? What the hell, bro? Recent games, right? 6v6, goddamn. Okay, no. Regular season. 2s, 4, 4, 4, 3. What you see? I think it's a mix, right? Okay. All right. It's still a mix, though. It's like, I don't know. I don't think I can play this game if it's literally just 2s. Like, this is just to keep their CR up, right? Competitive ranking. That's really all that, you know. That's really what this is. But the fact, you know, it's might not be difficult to get 4 guys to play each night, right? Maybe. But it's not going to happen every time. You see the 3s, the 4s, right? And then they go back to 2s for a little bit. And then the last 4 games they played, which was what, today? No, a few days ago. For that one day, they couldn't play at all, right? And they had to just play with 2s. And I don't think I can do that. If I want to play this game, I want to play with, like, I don't know, at least 3 guys, right? You know, AI goalies really make it kind of boring in some way as well, but I just played my last game with drop-ins, 3v3. Tough mode, that is. It really, I mean, it just kind of sucks because, like, drop-ins is not really a mode in which you want to play to win, in my opinion. When you compare drop-ins to clubs, it's like, drop-ins is just a matter of, like, you working on yourself, that, you know, which you can do, right? Regardless of how bad your teammates are. If anything, you want your teammates to suck in some way when you play drop-ins. Like, I crave to have freaking beginners playing if I'm playing against a elite team, because what happens is you now have to step up. And if you can, and hell, I've actually carried a couple of teams just based on my gameplay alone when I used to really grind drop-ins, because it puts you in a scenario in which, what if your teammates are having a bad game or they're just not reading the play correctly, and you have to be the guy that steps up and changes the momentum. Bang, that's all of a sudden you can do it. That's why I was working on my D as a sniper, just positioning on 2v1s. Honestly, I mean, sniper, though, is not really the good class to use, especially in this game, which, with how nerf defense is, it's very tough. I mean, I don't have a single sniper class because I don't typically play that way. If I was going to play defense right, and I was going to be like I would want to use this build. Something where I have decent stats, but also the ability to create something with elite edges. And then I could always change this to 1T or something, or close quarters if I really wanted to. Have something like instead of Heat Seeker, have close quarters on. You know? Or 1T. You know? Kind of switch my, you know, stuff around to get that. But overall, it's like that would be for 3s. What was this? Oh, okay, we're not gonna view that right now. But yeah, it's just the ability to kind of play both ways in some way. And if, you know, I always grind teal because I want to be the guy defending each play. If I'm playing center or something like that, my teal sucks, and now I'm up caught in the play. And now you know, at least when you're playing teal, you can, like, you're more conservative, allow your teammates to do their thing. If they struggle, you can always step up and help them. Or create something from nothing. Well, by D, I mean when we are beat on an MF rush with their teal down low in the offensive zone. Well, yeah, I mean, if you were to play offense, you would want to, you know, play a class like the ability to kind of also help your D out, play that two-way style. It's tough to do that still as a sniper, though. That's why I don't like playing it. I mean, I used to play it, right? And I was always wondering why the pucks are going right through me. And I'm like, damn, bro, my 72 defense awareness really doesn't kick in there, you know? At least, like, with 80, it does, kind of. And, like, if I were to play forward, and I still want to be quick and whatnot, I would use the playmaker because it's almost identical to puck moving. It's just a forward like center build. So I got 90 face off here, and everything's almost the exact same, except I tuned it more for offense when it comes to offensive awareness instead of stick checking. But you see the points, right? Yeah, it's at 80 with the defensive awareness, but it's not that bad. Like you could actually still defend with this build. And this is more for that speed build that I used. I do have another build that's 194. If I go back here, it's the same thing though. Like, yeah, it's literally the exact same. But that's just my play style. I don't typically like using the heavy offense, low D type of thing. And honestly, bro, I still haven't used this class yet. I know I vowed never to use truculence, but when it comes to a full team of truculence, I think this is a solid build to use, you know? I like playmaker when I have 3 users. Yeah, it's very good, right? You can set up plays, you know, you can still 1T it if you have it on. You can still shoot. I mean, you can still score and defend and do all that with, you know? But another build to use would be the two-way forward. I use this as D, but you can also use it as a center. In 6s or in 3s as well. It's just a matter of like changing this to close quarters or something like that, and then or changing this to like no contest or something, you know, like it don't really matter. Like these things tweak very easily to be a whole different position entirely. But it is honestly very good. I like using it. Do you think he's too slow? What, the two-way forward? Well, no, 92 speed is pretty good because I have the power skating on. It's not that much different from 94, 95 speed, right? And if you believe in acceleration, I mean, not the greatest, but it's at least mid to above mid. 87, I think, is like a good medium of what acceleration you wanted. But no, I mean, yeah, it kind of like makes you like think a little bit because like, all right, 6'2", right? But I'm 190, so I'm literally the exact same. If you think about it, like 1 inch, a couple pounds lighter than the playmaker puck movement that I've been rocking with, and that's 92 speed too. Like this is the exact build. Like I think a lot of people sleep on this build, on this class, but this is a very solid class, and this is your two-way mentality. This is exactly who I want to be, right? Because it's got really high awareness for both sides of the ice. Solid body checking too, good passing. If you wanted your stick checking, I mean, look, you know, if you look at stick 'em up, 82 stick, you know, it's like around 90 then, and everything here is very close to 90, and that's play style, and that's like your two-way mentality. I mean, it works both. Like this is a fantastic class. Kind of solid strengths too, you know, as well. But like this is tuned for my defenseman. Like this is me using it on D. This works. Sometimes better than a two-way defenseman. But I don't know. But that's just how I play, you know. All right, okay. I'm looking at 2-way forward. That speed is decent. Yeah, it's kind of lit, right? I think, yeah, I'm actually gonna call it there myself, so I'll be again, I'm not sure when I'll be back. If it could be tomorrow, it could be Wednesday, it could be Friday. It could be literally any day. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys next time.